Wow, this clap is for you. Thank you so much for making the time out, and more importantly, for taking that time on yourself to develop, to become, and to become more, to improve your results. I'm your host today, Akeem Adebisi, and you're welcome to Commonsense Philosophy. Who do we have in the house? Drop your name in the comment box. Drop your name in the live chat. Let me give you a shout out. Oh, Debo! Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I really appreciate you. It's good to have you around. Shewa Lajikolo. Oh, thank you so much. It's been a wonderful year with you. Oh, Triple A CEO. CEO 833. Thank you so much for making it down with us despite your busy schedule. Thank you so much. Amau Abdurazak. Wow. Thank you so much for coming. Victor. Sam. Oh, this one is really for you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope to one day meet you at an event and really shake your hand. And I really hope to hear your story, hear how well this program has been beneficial to you, how this program has helped you in one way or the other, help you become a better person and to achieve more in your life. On that note, I like to start early. Did you guys see that Father Christmas meme? It was Father Christmas sitting in a wheelbarrow with two goats in front of it. The first time I saw it, I laughed and I almost fell out of my chair. Laugh, merry, and be good. It's Christmas. It's the end of the year. Yes, a lot of things has happened, but it's a good time to be alive. And that brings me to my story time. But before I go to story time, what are we talking about today? This is a live stream. This is the second live stream we're having this Commonsense Philosophy. And the live stream today, it's on a very much lighter note. We'll be discussing so many things. We'll be discussing, we're having a fun show today, a very interesting show. I have a very beautiful story to share with you. Of course, we'll be doing very deep gratitude session like you've never seen before. We'll be doing some goal settings for the new year. And of course, I have a video, a bonus and stuff for you. You won't like to miss it. Let's quickly go to the story. Story time! Story time. Oh, that's great. So, what story will I be telling you today? Can you guess? Will it be the story of 12 candles? I'll guess a little further. No, you didn't get that. You think I will tell you a story of my students today? No, not today. Some other day I'll be telling you the story of my students, or not today. What story will I be telling you today? When is the story right here? The story you can see on this side of the screen, which is a story of a little child and his father. A little child and his father. And the story is titled, How Did You Do It? Yesterday I was at one of my friends' house. Boy, if you are listening to this, I really appreciate you. Thank you for your hospitality yesterday. Your pandemia almost twisted my tongue. But thank you so much for yesterday. So, a lot of families had a very great time yesterday and a great feast. Whether you're Muslim, a Christian, or whatever you choose to be, it's fine. But there's a story. There's something we're bringing out of this story, which is there was this family. And they had a very big feast yesterday. And out of curiosity, the girl was like, Dad, you told me you took several pay cuts during this year. Inflation was up, this and that. Nigeria is a very big place for the strong. I should call it a place for the strong. There are a lot of currents everywhere. Just surviving is a big deal. Well, what took you to survive in Nigeria will make you prosper in another country. But that's not where we're going to. So the girl was telling to her father, like, Dad, you told me you took several pay cuts, there's inflation, there's this and that. How come you're able to provide all this? Or is it that you're lying so that I won't buy another extra pair of shoe yesterday? And what the father said really interesting. The father said, Oh, yes, I did. When I told you I took pay cut, yes, I did. When I told you there was inflation, yes, there was. But my secret is in preparation. Preparation? How does preparation come to play here? Are you the one preparing the food or what? The child was a little bit more confused. So the father decided to explain a little more. The preparation he meant was that he knew that when December came, he was going to throw a big feast for his family. And he couldn't afford to let himself or his family down. So what did he do? Right from July, he had been setting aside some amount of money to buy things for the December. During the during the Thanksgiving, the is it Black Friday or White Friday? That thing that they do in November. During that thing, he went to ShopRite, went to all those big brands, and got a lot of fine deals so that December time, it doesn't give an excuse. And truth be told, that's how successful people are. They never give an excuse. Think of any successful person in sport or otherwise. Let's take Messi and Ronaldo. Even though my friends like to, compare both of them. I don't compare. I just take both of them as good footballers. Not just good, they are legends. Think Ronaldo for a moment. Before the match starts, Ronaldo has been on the pitch preparing, emphasizing all possible ways the match would go. Thinking of how to go for a dash, a true pass, go for a counter attack, emphasizing how to give the final pass, emphasizing how to score the ball, not anything, free kick, and the likes of it. How well have you been preparing for your dreams? We all want success. How well are we preparing for our success? Let's look a little further. Okay. The father said, always prepare for what you want. Always prepare for what you want. Ronaldo, Messi, and all those top footballers, they never prepare to lose the match. They prepare to win. And more often than not, they win. They do whatever they have to do, to make themselves capable of taking the victory, capable of winning. What about you and I? Those goals that we want, those things that we want in our relationships. We want a happy family, right? Those money that you want $1 million in your account before next year runs out. Okay, it's fine. Those recognition I want, those awards, I want them too. How well are we prepared to receive them? How well are we preparing to do the actions necessary to make it come to life? How did you do it? Are you prepared? What do you think of this story? Or do you think my interpretation is so off? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to respond to you. And if you really like my story, drop a comment. You'd like to hear some more, let me also know in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you. So, and it's time for some gratitude. There's a question for you and I. What are you grateful for this year? Shewalajikolo, what are you grateful for this year? Debo, what are you grateful for this year? Triple A, what are you grateful for this year? This year has been a lot tumultuous. The sea has been rough, to say the least. And it's very easy to get ourselves caught up in complaining, talking about things that are not so good yet. While I'm not saying things are all rains and all sunshine and rainbows, no. Things has never been, What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? I'm going to mention 6 areas of your life now, and I want you to respond by thinking deeply. What am I really grateful for in this area of my life? In the area of your relationships, what are you grateful for? What about your wife? Are you married? If you're not married, what about your girlfriend? What about those relationships, your friends, the people that really care for you so much, and they call you up and check you up if they fail to see you a big. How grateful are you with your relationship? What about your recognitions? Are you truly cognizant of the recognitions you're receiving daily? The good work you did and your boss appreciates you. What's up? Are you truly grateful for it? How grateful are you for the recognitions you're receiving? What about in your business life? How grateful are you? What are you grateful for in your business life? What are you grateful for in your business life? What are you grateful for in your business life? What about your health? You're definitely not in an isolation center. You're listening to me at home and maybe with your wife or with your girlfriend. How grateful are you about your health? What about your education? I'm sure just by listening to Commonsense Philosophy, you're a lot much blessed than you entered 2021 with. Are you really grateful? Are you happy to be here? Are you happy to be learning personal development tips, learning success tips that are really turning people's lives around for the good? What are you grateful for? And how grateful are you for the blessing, seeming blessings, the ones that are evident and the ones that are not? How grateful are you this year? Drop me a comment and let you know for that. You need to be grateful. You need to be happy. Because what goes around comes around. And when you put out that vibration of happiness, of gratefulness, what comes back to you is things, events, and situation, people that make you feel more grateful. Grateful. What are you grateful for? I leave you to enjoy the music for a while. In 2021, what are you grateful for? Thank you. And my gift to you today, I'm about to do a session for you, ladies and gentlemen. This session, I really do it in front of the public. Because quite frankly, how much is it worth? I don't even want to set a price tag on it. What about how powerful it is and using this power for something not so good, something not so worth it. So I don't really share it with so much persons unless I really like and trust you. But as your 2022 is approaching, what will you like your 2022 to be like? Yesterday I was speaking with my friend Debo and I was like, at your own work, you have a target to reach before the month begins. You know that in this month, I have to sell up to 50 million in insurance. And even though you spend nothing, zero, more often than not, you achieve that target. Same thing with our lives too. We don't just want to enter into 2022 with a blanket. You remember the story I just told you about the father and son? The father and daughter. And the whole point of the story is that you have to start your 2022 right. You have to always be prepared for what you want. You have to always prepare for what you want. So, in the 6 areas of your life that we just spoke about, that we were just grateful for some moment ago, what are those things? How would you like to experience? What would you like to experience in those 6 areas of your life? In your relationships, what would you like to experience? Will you like a better relationship? Will you like to have a girlfriend or a wife? Will you like to get married? What would you like your 2022 to be like in the relationship? What about your friends? Will you like more supportive friends? People you can truly count on. In 2022, will you be more supportive to people? What about in the aspect of money? How much more money will you like to experience in 2022? I know my digits. In fact, I can tell it to you right now. It's some millions. You don't have to have you don't have to have millions as your target. But what do you want as your target? That's a big question, you know. In the area of health, what do you want to experience? You know, for me, I want to experience good health. I never want to see the wall of the hospital next year. I don't want to be sick at all. Yes, I'll be spending a good amount of my money on preventive medicine, which is really worth it. If you're not currently invested in taking fruits, taking good nutrition, you should start right now. It's a good place to be. You know? It's a good way to prepare for good health. What do you want to achieve from 2022 in the area of your health? What about your education? How many more books would you like to read in 2022? Oh, just by the way, we'll be taking a big dive into the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Because I really want you to succeed. And one way to help you succeed faster is to improve your personality, improve the way you relate with people. I'll be taking a deep dive into How to Win Friends and Influence People. What will you think? What do you think of it? Give me a comment. Give me a comment. In the area of recognition, what will you like to achieve? Well, friends, whatever the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe, it can and it will achieve. Thank you so much. I'm out of here.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying to the end. I've been your host, Akeem Adebisi, and it's been Commonsense Philosophy. At Commonsense Philosophy, we believe no obstacles, no limits to your greatness, or the obstacles you set for yourself. We as Commonsense Philosophy are to help you remove those obstacles so that you can be the best you were born to be. Until next time, until next Wednesday, bye bye. Thank you.